Hey, what is up? Matt here from This Stylish Life, and I've got some mail. I wanted to share it with you. Let's open it up and see what we got here. Ooh-wee, or should I say, oh-wee. These are the Ooe Yofukuten new release through Ooe Yofukuten and Standard and Strange shop in the US. And this is their newest release, the SOA03XX. And it's a custom 13.5 ounce fabric that the husband and wife team that is Ooe Yofukuten in Japan got custom made for their company and stitched up in an unsanforized, which I'll explain what that means in a second, World War II fit straight leg denim. And these look like they're going to be awesome. Let's talk about what is unsanforized. So if you've never heard of raw denim, you're probably living under a rock. But raw denim is basically unwashed denim. You know, it doesn't have any of the distressing, any of the kind of fading that you would recognize from like a store-bought brand of jeans. And the beauty of these is that they fade in as you wear them. The unsanforized portion comes that these are essentially not pre-shrunk. So they are bigger in every dimension. You give them a soak. I'm going to soak these in hot water. Essentially, they're going to shrink down. These are like a 35 waist and a 36-inch inseam. So for me at 5'11", these are going to be huge pants. I'll throw them on. I'll show you what they look like now, and then I'll show you what they look like after hot soak. Oh man, these look incredible. So this is my first pair of Ooe denim, but I've been into raw denim for a long time. Really love my Ironhearts, really love my Samurais. Started with Naked and Famous probably a decade ago. That was my gateway into the raw denim scene. And ever since then, I've always had some sort of raw denim on the go. I've been getting into wider straight fits more recently. And my Ironheart 888s, it's just like a straight tapered fit. We're feeling a little tight. It's not tight, but a little like more tapered than I wanted. I'll walk by, I'll show you the Orslo fatigues that I'm wearing, then I'll throw on these Ooe jeans and show you what they look like. You can just see like they've got some really beautiful details like these copper rivets. You've got custom button here on the button fly. Got these olive green pocket bags, which are apparently inspired from the original denim they took this pattern from. Your nice little care instructions here. Back patch on these is like a thin leather with some details there about the brand. The hidden copper rivets in the pockets. You can see here on the other side, and what that means is just extra strength in the pocketing. I mean, a lot of the denim details nowadays are for just detail's sake. I don't think the stitching is going to come apart on these pockets. Those rivets will fade through. You'll get a nice little peak of white fading through in the pocket there. And then let's take a look here at the leg opening. It's really nice and wide. And you've got your selvage here. When someone refers to selvage denim, they're talking about typically this white line here. That means that it was the edge of the fabric, the self-edge of the fabric that they cut along to make the denim itself. It's not necessarily a signifier of quality, but it usually goes hand in hand with an extra level of care and attention to detail. But yeah, maybe I'll wax poetic more on raw denim in another video. Let's show you what these look like here. Okay, for comparison's sake, these are the Orslo US Army regular fit fatigues. These pants I got this fall and I wear them probably every other day. The fit is just on point. The fabric is this like reverse cotton sateen. It's just the right weight for fall. That extra little bit of space in the leg is just incredible for these. Just for comparison's sake, I'm 5'11", about 185 pounds. So it gives you an idea of how these look on my frame. These are an Orslo size 3. I've got a belt on right now, but they've also got these adjustable side tabs, about a 34-inch true waist. So usually wear about a 32-inch waist in pants. Let's throw on the Ooes and see how they compare. All right, this is the Ooe Yofukuten 03 fit. And you can see, like, look at the cuffs that I've got probably an extra 4 to 5 inches of fabric there at the bottom, and you know, baggy throughout the leg. The waist, I will say, that's a 35-inch waist. I'm a little bit worried after I soak these how that's gonna fit. They'll probably shrink up quite a bit, but then stretch out. I was expecting a little bit roomier in the waist, I will admit. The pocket bags aren't super huge, but good enough to fit my whole hand. You know, phone in there, and the back pockets are pretty standard size. Again, I'm 5'11", 180 pounds. These are the size 35 waist in the OA. All right, I'm gonna go throw these in the bathtub, give them a soak. We'll let them dry out. I'll come back and show you what we got. Okay, we are all set up in the bathroom here. Sorry for the echo. We're gonna throw these pair of Ooe Yofukutens into the bathtub, soak them in hot water, you know, 35, 40 degrees Celsius for an hour, hour and a half, see what happens. Right now they're pretty crisp, pretty smooth. You can see just like a little bit of hair to them and stuff, but they're not really fluffy. Let's check it out and see what happens after an hour soak in the water. On a side note, I don't know if the neighbors see the tripod and light here in the bathroom, if they're gonna be more disturbed if they see that I'm throwing my jeans in the bathtub, or less disturbed. First off, you have to check out this absolutely wild tub filler here at this Airbnb, and then let's get on to throwing these in some water and see what happens. Check this out. All right, we've got this tub all filled up with nice warm water now. Want to button up the fly all the way, and then we want to turn these guys inside out, throw them in the water, and leave them to soak. So the idea behind turning the denim inside out is that you don't want to get like unsightly creases and weird patterns, you know, weird fade marks in these jeans before you wear them, and that comes naturally. So you turn them inside out. You want to reduce any agitation to the denim. That's why you don't throw it in a washing machine generally, although some people say that works too. Oh, those olive pocket bags are so good. Okay, these guys are floating a bit. Let me find some stuff to hold them down. Let's see how these big heavy bowls work here. All right, let's check back here in about an hour and see what everything looks like once we've had some time to soak these in the water. We are at the 2-hour mark. These jeans have been soaking in the water here for a little while. And let's drain the tub. Let's get the water off of these, hang them up to dry. And then I think tomorrow I'll be able to throw them on and see how they look. All right, water's all out of the tub. Those are some wet jeans. All right, now you want to hang these to dry somewhere that they're, you know, there's still going to be indigo water dripping off of these, so somewhere they're not going to stain your floor or your carpet. I'm going to try and put up something over top of the tub here, but otherwise hanging them in the shower works too. And you can just hang them by a belt loop or two into the shower to drip dry overnight. Drying rack fits right in the tub. I'm just going to lay these flat on here. There we go. We'll check back in the morning and see what we got. Fun little project here. Hey, okay. Woo. I have time for like the quickest of quick post-soak fit checks on these Ooe jeans. They spent 2 hours in the bathtub. I took them out. They have tightened up nicely in every regard. You can check out here. Let's see if we can get some light on these. Like the fabric has just like a really nice, little bit more hairiness, a little bit more like neppy look to it now that it's had some water injected in. And let's throw them on. Let's see how much they change. They have definitely come up a little bit in the length. Let's see how much. Let's check these out post-soak with the Ooe Yofukuten 03 fit. And yeah, that cuff has come up quite a bit, like a good 2 inches of shrinkage in the length. The waist now fits really good. It's not too snug. I was worried that it might shrink up too much, but I'd say that's a good amount there in the waist. But right now, Really like it. I think that I'll probably, let's see. I'll probably take these in to get tailored. I'll probably aim to get like a single turn up on the cuff. I think for these, what I want is just to have a really straight fit with no stacking at all. And so they just hang straight, probably almost touching the top of my boots. So yeah, maybe I'll check back in after I get these up to the tailor and do one more last fit check. Your time is super valuable. Thanks for spending some of it with me. I hope this has been a fun little experiment that we've come along with to check out how these unsanforized denim change when you give them a good little soak in the tub. And let me know in the comments below, have you ever done unsanforized or raw selvage denim, and what is your process for getting them to shrink to fit? Thanks again, and I'll see you here on the next one.